Yo guys, welcome to a new video. I'm gonna make this very short and quick, and this is my prompt. This prompt will give you the best titles possible, and after that you can have a nice conversation with AI instead of just warming it up with just bit by bit information. So basically, YouTube packaging. We got the basic stuff like you are an elite. It's always good to give AI a job, like to make it pretend it's something. CTR principles, this is very important for you to understand. And that's what it's gonna do across the prompt. And then video idea right here. You just paste what the video idea is about or the title itself. Then the video goal, which is what you want to tell the people exactly. What is your goal with it? Video description, this is where you can yap as much as you can about the video itself. So for example, I took what Oscar told me for 5 minutes in voicemails, converted it to transcripts, and I just pasted it here so it can have an idea. Thumbnail concept, optional, but I don't recommend it personally, because if you drop a file in ChatGPT, it's obviously going to run out of credits, right? Because it analyzes the picture again and again. Transcript, if you have a draft, I definitely do recommend that. And then existing title ideas, that's what you just have in mind. So mine was Why Lukewarm Christians Go to Hell. So it's going to basically check in step 1, just a lot of information. So viral angle extraction. This is just for you to get a general sense of what this is about. So you got surface topic, why this attracts attention, this idea, the audiences, remove that, who cares. Demand, very strong, okay, that's pretty good. Very strong. Audience size limitation, that's important because in this case, we can see the word lukewarm is inside our language. See, like we have to broaden it up to many people basically. Underlying topic, a bit of more yap for you to understand. Like this yapping session is not the most important, but you'll see later. Human interest topic, okay, that's where we're getting at the interests. And then we got the strong emotional triggers. And by the way, here is the audience appeal because lukewarm, Christians, and hell applies to, narrows it down 3 times, which is a lot. And if you want to reach as many people, you have to use more broader language. Even though the video itself, yeah, okay, the video itself is literally about hell and for these types of people. Strongest emotional triggers, read that for sure. Strongest packaging angle, that's for sure because you can make a video about chocolate, but angle it in any way. Documentary, interview, Roblox funny montage, or even if you eat chocolate, you're gonna go to hell. The comment that I pinned on my most popular video, I'm yapping, whatever. Strongest packaging angle right here. Then step 2 is why this idea works. It's basically going to look at the strengths and the weaknesses, right? So important part kind of. Yeah, definitely look at that. Step 3, alternative packaging angles. So that's going to give you more ideas of what you can do. Read it quickly. The ranking is important though, because it actually matched pretty nicely self-deception. Hidden truth, not really that hidden, but it is to the public. Contradiction also, but self-deception being the number 1 trigger, the interest topic is actually the best angle, and it analyzed it nicely. So that's why the most important part of this, the most important part of this prompt is the generated titles. It's going to generate 40 titles across 4 types of things that I observed that are qualifiable for our niche. Step 5, just give me the best titles and the most dangerous type of Christians. That sounds like such a better title than why lukewarm Christians go to hell. Why lukewarm Christians go to hell is just going to explain why, but who am I to care really? But the most dangerous types of Christians, or even just like the most evil or the worst, the worst type of Christians ever. That is a perfect title. So you can see instantly how with this new prompt, you give it more context, you tell it to analyze the things that it actually needs to, and then it just gives great titles. people who think they're saved may not be. You can basically make that shorter. Damn, it didn't take the rule of 55 characters. Yeah, that's why I have to check the course right now. The course part of the titles. The Christians will turn away. The hidden sin nobody talks about. Interesting. Being nice won't save you. Okay. Step 6 is just going to give you more details and possible solutions. The most for each of the 5 top ranked titles. And then step 7, if you uploaded a thumbnail, you're going to get that, but it just gave you very abstract concepts. And then after all of this title shenanigans, you do have some ideas for SEO, which is basically just what are the keywords that you should add into your description. If you're going to write a description, I definitely recommend that you read some of these and you just write out your own description or use this draft. Don't copy paste it, like rewrite it if you want to make it right for yourself. Timestamps, if you do have a transcript of a video that's already done, but you can do that yourself once again. It's just going to give you a general guide. Final packaging review. This is interesting actually, because if this video succeeds, it'll succeed because blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So overall, this is what it's going to do. I don't know why it didn't leave. Like it should leave basically a note for you to say, for you to literally just say, hey, well, you can generate more titles, think about it, but I can tell you verbally right now, after all of this talk, I know you're not going to be, most likely not going to be satisfied with the titles that you have. So you'll definitely want to generate more. My only advice for, I didn't think about it. My only advice for generating more titles is literally just always ask it from which angle it is. Is it? What's the best format? No, don't even ask it. Like you should know yourself all of these formats. You apply it onto the titles and the video itself if you can. And if not, you have to be more creative with AI and just ask it the right questions. This literally just experience. There's no way to describe it. So after this big prompt, you'll get a very nice warmed up conversation with AI. So you can actually generate a bunch of great titles. And in like 10 minutes, instead of 30 minutes for me, I'm definitely going to come up with better titles. So this is the prompt for you. Use it for your next videos and we'll see if you actually come up with better titles or not. See you on the next one.